when I was asked to come and share some poetry with you, I was praying and like, God, what do you want to say to them? He's like, as usual, probably the same thing I'm saying to you. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's going to be fun. I started listening to a lot of the things that Jonathan talks about on Place. I'm an internet stalker, so yeah. And I was like, man, that's so crazy. Just like Precious just shared, and I'm pretty sure, and Jonathan has been sharing it, so many of you, I have ended up in a place where I did not want to be. I live in San Francisco, California, and I always told God, I am never moving to California. I'm not doing that. I am from Atlanta, Georgia. That is where I am from, and even though I always wanted to get out, I didn't want to get out to go there. So when God calls me there out of my nice, comfortable bubble in Colorado, I'm like, what are you doing? We don't like this. And this piece came out of my reflection over my last 5 years of what it has looked like for me to be a tree planted in a place I do not want to be. And it was fully formed after I took a walk through the redwoods about a week and a half ago. It was like, this is what God is saying, how these trees have lived in this place so long and they have seen things that they did not want to see. They did not ask to be here, and yet they rooted in this place and grew something beautiful because they did not leave. So I wrote this as an encouragement to myself and to all of you that if you find yourself being forced to grow roots in a place you did not want to be, maybe it is something beautiful in that space that God is calling you to create and to become. So this piece is called, This is the Place. We old growth trees have seen a thing or two. With roots that go on for miles, building these underground networks that grew skyscrapers out of nothing, grew healthy children in less than favorable conditions in this rocky ground we did not ask for, but we made it work anyway, made our roots work wonders, and these roots are beautiful. They have thrived in soil that rejected us, creating a tangle of history, of grandmothers who tell stories of the past and things to come, of papas who remember these tree-lined streets before they were made into empty storefronts that were once bakeries, made into empty eyes that were once people who forgot what fresh air tastes like, made into hard roads that break the skin and draw blood from barefoot dreamers. We tried to make our mark in it, sunk our handprints in it, hoping the road would remember our fingers, remember our pulse, remember our human. We tried to carve our names in that cement, wanting these man-made miracles to mimic God and make us unforgettable, to remember us. But man-made just don't mold like trees do, don't mend like trees do, renewing every season. When all has been thought lost and hope has gone dormant in the winter, our roots do not sleep. They stay awake and remember, familiar with those neighbors that kept us stable in the drought, wouldn't let us fall to the ground, use their own backs to be the bones we stack our futures on today. We old growth trees have lived long here, sprouting seedlings in a place we did not choose, but made it home anyway. Grew new generations out of old stumps we thought were dead, but they still grew something, teaching us that maybe decay is just another language of life that we have yet to understand, and we have not left. We have tried to, but we could not leave this place. Bound by the blessing of belonging, we old growth trees have seen a thing or two. Witnessed the welcome of newcomers to the block, celebrated those seedlings in the spring, been weighed down by mourning when the homes we've known become a war zone, become a lost place, where pain carves its name in the bark, thinking that we will forget our own. But we old growth trees, we still will not leave this place. Our blood runs through these underground rivers. Our tears still water this place. We still watch over it. We still give thanks where some roots have died and strange things have taken their place. We old growth roots hold our ground. We hold our hope up high. We hold this air in our lungs, this air. That's the same as anywhere else, if we can be honest. Folks breathe it in In and out, it moves the leaves, but it just don't move the soul the way the air here does. Feels best over skin, warmed and heated by that overzealous sun that still shines here too, aiding in the photosynthesis of all things green and growing. We old growth trees, we keep on growing right here, better than anywhere else. This is the place where we belong to each other. Right here, better than anywhere else. This is the place where we are remembered by name. Thank you.